Got text from Dad, family meeting tomorrow, 2 p.m., important inheritance discussion. I was refinishing an antique dresser when my phone buzzed. My dad, we barely talk, maybe once every few months. Family meeting tomorrow, 2 p.m., important inheritance discussion about Grandpa Orlando's estate. Be there. No hello. No how are you? Just that. My grandpa passed 3 weeks ago. He was 84, the only person in my family who ever got me. Amazing craftsman who restored historical buildings. Taught me everything about woodworking. Everyone else thinks what I do is a joke. My dad builds cookie-cutter suburban developments and makes bank. My brother Kyler followed his path. Fancy SUVs, massive houses. I rent a modest apartment and drive a 2011 Subaru that barely starts. I canceled my afternoon appointment, losing $300, and drove 2 hours to their McMansion. Pulled up at 1:55, right on time. Walking to the door, I heard loud laughter inside. Weird for an inheritance meeting. I knocked. No answer. Let myself in. There they all were. Dad, Mom, and Kyler around the dining table with wine glasses, fancy cheese plates, and official papers. All dressed up like it's a celebration. Dad looked up with this smirk. Oh, you actually came? We already divided everything about an hour ago. I stood there frozen. You said 2. It's 1:58. Mom couldn't stop giggling. The 28-year-old failure actually thought he was getting something. Kyler waved papers. We signed everything an hour ago. You get nothing. I'm still standing there, jacket half off, completely blindsided. What the hell is going on? Dad stood up and walked over. You're 28, single, living in a rental. Why would we waste Grandpa's money on you? Mom slurred her wine. We told the lawyer you're mentally unstable. He agreed you shouldn't get a penny. Then my brother threw a breadstick at me. Here's your inheritance, bro. They all exploded laughing. Something snapped inside me. What did I do to deserve this? Because I chose a different path. Dad got in my face. You were always the family disappointment. Now it's official. You're worth 0. Mom pointed her wine glass at me. Don't contact us about money ever again. Your grandfather would be ashamed. That's when I realized something wasn't adding up. Grandpa and I were close. Really close. He used to tell me I was the only one who understood craftsmanship. The only one who cared about building something that would last. The others just saw dollar signs. So I smiled at them. Not the reaction they expected. You'll regret this sooner than you think, I said, and walked out. Driving home, my phone blew up. How dare you threaten us? You ungrateful. I ignored them all. Here's what they didn't know. 6 months ago, Grandpa asked me to come to his workshop alone. He'd been diagnosed with heart problems. Knew his time was limited. He handed me a sealed envelope. Made me promise not to open it unless something fishy happened. He said he didn't trust my dad to handle things properly. That night, I opened it. Inside was a letter explaining he'd created a second official will with his attorney, Maxine. There was a sealed copy and her business card with her cell written on back. Turns out Grandpa knew exactly what kind of people they were. He'd seen how they treated me over the years. The constant put-downs. The loans they pressured him for. How they mocked my lifestyle while living beyond their means. My family always resented me because I was Grandpa's favorite. He saw in me the same passion he had, while Dad and Kyler just wanted to slap together cheap houses for maximum profit. I called Maxine that night. Explained everything. She was furious but not surprised. They'd been trying to pressure her to accept updated documents. She'd been stalling them. By Saturday morning, the panic had set in. 89 missed calls. 127 texts. From angry, you think you can threaten us? To apologetic, we were just joking. Family humor. To desperate, please call back. This is important. 3 a.m. Sunday morning, pounding on my door. I looked through the peephole. All 3 standing there. Dad's face red. Mom crying. Brother looking sick. I didn't open the door. Let them stew. The meeting with Maxine is tomorrow morning. Turns out Grandpa left me everything. His workshop. His historic house worth over $1 million. His vintage tool collection valued at $300,000. Every single dollar they thought was theirs. My family's about to learn that the person you underestimate most is the one holding all the cards.